Ladies, gentlemen, friends of all sorts, welcome to the GG Speedrun's 3rd anniversary celebration in support of CDKL5 research. My name is Noise Police, and this is a no wrong warp 4-way race for Rygar Nintendo supremacy! 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 Our 4 heroes will be battling the evil cast forth upon the peaceful land of Argul in an attempt to vanquish the evil Rygar back to his resting place. Let me introduce them to you. You can hear his banjo pickin' all the way from the Magnolia City of Houston, Texas. The spiciest of the salsas, Mr. Peco de Gallo! He's in player 1. In player 2, he's the fashionable dude that'll fix your plumbing for free and draw you a map of the game on your bill. That's right, it's Oldleakypipes. Player 3 is the newest nominee to Rygar. You need to know about Knee-Hot's Thiagoch. And we have the current world record holder, Critrocketrunner, who is an artist on the mouse and on the controller. I think we're ready to go. Mr. Dino, ready? Let's go! All right, so we have started off with the Majestic Sun. Rygar is a 1987 game for the Nintendo Entertainment System and Famicom made by Tecmo. Originally an arcade quarter muncher, this is the version that many hold dear. Rygar, aka the legendary warrior of Argus, is revived every so often to vanquish the evil Rygar. Every so often. It's a recurring cycle that has been happening for 4.5 billion years or so. Our hero rises from his grave in the majestic Suru Mountains and travels through the mountains of Gran before finding a door that leads to the land of Garlos. I'm seeing Arcus faces in chat, yes? Yes? Paul's voice. What's going on, man? What's going on? Freeze! Yes! Got a chance to use my emote. That's great. I did not make this happen. Actually, I did. This was all an elaborate ploy to use my new freeze emote, which you can get exclusively at noisepolice.com or whatever my Twitter address is. Anyway, we're going to restart this match because, you know what? Honestly, I didn't see enough good lucks in chat, okay? Okay? It looks like that we need the people of Argul to pray and pray and pray, and we need the 4 legendary of warriors to Argus to be resurrected. All right? They need to kick some Spurnfarkle, people. We need to see some good lucks in chat. I would like to personally wish good luck to all the competitors myself. All right? And $20 to anybody that falls in a pit on the first stage. That's personally from Two Snakes Pocket. Thank you for the raid earlier. Okay. Anyways, as we do this refresh, I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about Rygar, okay? He rises from the grave. This happens. This is a thing that keeps happening, right? Everything is cool. It's a peaceful land. The door of peace is open. I don't know if there's any people. There's weird old dudes, but they're not that weird because it's just them and Rygar. But anyway. There's a whole lot of them, though, but there's 5 special ones. They're gods of Endora. And so, you know, Rygar comes and he unleashes villainy upon the land, and everybody's like, and I guess they go hiding. I guess everybody hides. That's what happens when Rygar's out. Rygar's only out he's only going to be alive for 30 minutes here, folks, and then he's going to sleep for another million years or whatever. Until Rygar is resurrected once again. He's got to vanquish Eagle, blah, blah, blah. You know, so on and so on. Like they used to say in Come to Tasmania, yada, 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 bada bing, bada boom. Thiagoch has just uploaded a picture of his knees to the Discord, so I think that means that he's ready. I don't know. I'm learning Thiaguise, the art of it. In my Rygar research. I see chat is here. Yep. Franklin Rygar. Yes, we have fans of the song. That's good. I will not be quoting anything from that. Avodronk, what's up, man? Oh, props to Resident Emil for finding a lot of weird glitches this Rygtoberfest. Props to the Salsa Chat for hosting Rygtoberfest once again. Critrocketrunner still has one bounty left for anybody that wants to get a sub 22 in this category that you're about to see. All right, let's see some good lucks. Let's see some hype. Come on. We're gonna do a little test, an in-game movement test. Okay, so no one get freaked out. We just need some in-game movement. Apparently, you know, this is a old game, 1987 Tecmo, and it's glitchy is all get up. Oh my lord, they all went at the same time. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's just one person. This is an incredible sync of 4 competitors right now racing. My lord. They are executing the step route manipulation. Let's see, that's 16 bounces, 17, 2 in the pit. He subtly bounced off. He jumps back, frees the turtle. Uh-oh, one of them didn't get it. Olympic level synchronization here. It's going to be 30 minutes of this, folks. No, what I think happened is we were seeing one screen in all 4 panes, but you know, oh dear. This is the power of Rygar, man. This is Nintendo. This is 8 bits. We have 8 bits, 16 bits, then whatever's next, and then 32 bits. This is 32 bits of power, folks. All right. I'm getting a seems good now. So if the competitors are ready, then if they can please reset to the title screen, and then we will have the GG Speedrun crew countdown. What you want to do? The 3 to the 2. And then he's going to say the other ones. I don't want a false start here. Okay, Oldleakypipes trying to do some extra practice. Cut off. There we go. All right. And remember, judge who has the best looking feeds too. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, go. Here we are. I'm on a little bit of a delay, folks. I want to apologize for that. My competitors are just starting. Here we go. All right, we see the lovely majestic sun, and I love this music. I can't hear it right now, but I can hear it in my head, and I hear it every morning when I wake up. Pour myself a fresh pot of coffee. Try to start your day with some Rygar. It'll really brighten things up hearing this song, this sun. You can see all this bouncing. It looks like, you know, from that first screen, you would think that this is everybody's first time playing, because everybody's just bouncing all over the place, and some people are getting hit, and it's like, what's going on? No one's killing anything or whatever. But then you see this happen. People are going through mountains and stuff, and you're like, well, maybe they've played this before. I don't know. We're going to give this a chance. We're going to give this a shot. Swag slide, yes. Named the swag slide by the one and only Slackinator, who was the first person that I ever saw do it live. There are a lot of task tricks in this game because this game was broke like a dog, my friend, and it's still broken to this day. We broke it open, wide open. There's another hit, but it's intentional. They are killing some enemies here, very creepy enemies. You may recall that 10 minutes ago or so, I was... Let's reminisce on the story I was telling on the lore of Rygar, how it's, you know, happens in different time cycles. I'm going to assume from the enemies in the landscape here that we are in like a prehistoric time for this incantation of our great hero of Argus. So the first thing they're going to do is all travel to this overhead section, Garlos. And they're going to reach the first Endora God, which is going to give them the item, the grappling hook. This is the only item for free in this game. If you play it, it's the first thing you should do, is go get this. And then you're going to see them, oh my lord, a turn of events! What has happened? All the competitors have died in sync. That's because it's a death warp. Rygar has great mechanic where if you perish, if the Great Warrior perishes, then everybody is dead! No. Rygar gets revived at the beginning of the area that he is in. So in that case, instead of backtracking, they decided to do the doopsie. And no one doing the doopsie here as they deftly jump around. They're safely doing it. That's a little safe. Guys, those jumps are a little safe right there. Ooh, getting a little hit. Peco de Guile decided to tag that broccoli over there. Now, see, one of the things they're doing is they're all trying to get to the first boss, who is Aruga, who lives in the forest. That's the clue you get from the cryptic old men. Okay, we got grapple, Oh, Peco is going to airwalk. People, will he do it? Will he do it? Oh, my lord, oh, my lord, oh, my lord. Peco! Oh, Peco! Peco gets it with the damage boost to cap it off. Did he save any time? Yes, Peco is now in the lead. Barely. And Peco almost died. And if Peco would have died, that would have been tragic. But he is about second in the lead now. Ahead of Critrocketrunner, the current world record holder, because of that airwalking. Peco, listen. A year ago, the only person that were airwalking were Slackinator, who is the current any percent world record holder, and classic Game Dad, Daddy-O, and also White Hat, who is a former legacy world record holder of this game, and has an interview in rygarbook.com. I just saw him playing some Panic Restaurant earlier. Anyway, I digress. They were masters of the airwalk, but now Peco has joined those ranks, becoming a master of the airwalk. Here he demonstrates it once again in the forest. Oh, he's going to have such an early lead because of this. Oh, this one is very risky. The airwalk, by the way, in Rygar, there's a quirky mechanic in Rygar where if you hold down in the air, on the first frame of falling, you will stay in that position, suspended in the air. So they are doing frame taps, down, right, down, right, down, right, down, right, and it is definitely a hand grip sort of thing. I wish we had hand cams and especially zoomed in face cams on all our competitors while they're doing airwalks, because it would be a sight to behold. A lot of biting lips, huffing and puffing, and things that probably aren't appropriate for a charity marathon. Our competitors are grinding right now. They want to get to that magic number of 48 tone, which is going to vastly decrease the number of hits needed for the boss Aruga. Thiagoch is the first to reach the boss. He is pushing the tone grinding, trying to get a little bit of an early lead. And what you want to do on this boss, this is a big jail for a lot of casual players. A lot of people quit the game at this point because they just can't beat this boss. You can beat this boss if you just grind and grind and grind and grind and grind, because in addition to being a little Metroidvania-ish, this is a little RPG-ish also. This is a sight to behold, I just want to say. All these fireballs flying everywhere. But as you can see, this boss takes an incredible amount of hits. You don't have any health. You have to jump. This is literally the way you have to fight the boss. Peco, Peco, Peco. And you're trying to get 5 hits on each jump. Everybody goes through. And Peco, who was once in the lead, has fallen behind. Perhaps that is because Oldleakypipes and Critrocketrunner are 2 veterans of this game. Really had a lot to do with optimizations of running in many of the different categories. And they are masters of the grind. There are 2 grinds, perhaps 3, that will occur in this game. That was the first one. The second one is going to happen much later, and it's going to get them to a level where they can defeat the final boss. They're making use of the item that they just gained from the Endura God guarded in Aruga's forest. They now travel to the sunny days of Sesame Street, where the prehistoric birds dropped killer eggs on your head. This is the worst part of the game, okay? If you wanted to quit, if you didn't want to quit before when fighting that first boss, you certainly may want to quit now. Because this is the worst part. And there are 2 damageless categories for this. I have the world record currently in both of them. And for one of them, the 100% category, this is the worst screen in the game. This is the worst screen in the game by far. Look at everybody. They're turning around. They're doing all sorts of stuff. They are trying not to get hit. Lag is your friend in Rygar on this screen, at least. All right, so some of our competitors have made it to the cave with the slamming cave music. I'm going to quiet down. We're going to calm it down. smooth it out for the cave music. Oh, yeah. And you'll see our competitors come up to their first glitch trick. This category may be called no wrong warp, but that doesn't mean you can't do tricks. Making use of that frame you can walk on and doing a grappled screen map. Down into the ceiling they go as the chorus flows. I know, amazing. And in sync too, the two of them. It's great. And it's strongly recommended that you swing and make disc armor music. That yo-yo, the yo-yo of doom right there, or I guess the yo-yo of peace. Ooh, we're having fireball issues, slowing everybody down. Watch when Oldleakypipes in your upper right comes up to this dragon section. He's going to try to despawn these fireballs. He might gain some time here. Oh, Spider Boss is very annoying. Let's see if we can one-cycle it. Critrocketrunner has it frozen. Thiagoch with it frozen. It's very, very aggravating to lose the spider. It takes an insane amount of hits, like 53 hits or something. Thiagoch lost the spider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. With 13 hits left. Crit is in the lead. He's going to make use of the next item, the crossbow. But Thiagoch cleanly in second. Oldleakypipes. He's going to be in this. Peco still has to hit this trick right here. This song is a banger. Crit's song is a banger right here. Buy the sheet music. Noisepolice.com. Okay. So here we go. Crit is running out. We can't say that 40. We're contractually obligated to not mention the feline anatomy. Here we go. Remember I mentioned how there were 2 grind spots? Here, we are approaching the second. That's really what happens in this, besides the jamming music. Kind of progress through it. It's a maze if you're playing casually, but these players know where they're going. Crit has plenty of health. Thiagoch, on the other hand, would prefer not to get hit. Oldleakypipes the same. Peco's doing the spider dance. Does that sound a little better to the audience? I turned my FM dial down just a little bit. Ah! Okay, so we're going. Here we go, and we are to the first of the 2 enemies here that you get the grind. The reason that this is the grind spot is that these guys give a lot of tone. There are 2, I mentioned that there are RPG elements. There are 2 sort of level up experience point things here. There's one called tone, which is attack points, basically. I mentioned that earlier with we want to be at certain tones for boss fights. The second is called last, and that's more of a health defense thing. It kind of controls where the health is. That's what we're looking for as our guide on this grind. We're looking to get 10 total health, and once we get that, you're going to see our competitors make a break for it, unless they're feeling really frisky, but I don't think so. Rygar is an interesting game where you really want to be at certain levels. You don't want to try to push it too much. The game will lag up courtesy of those red sand rhinoceri that travel south on the screen. You do not... Oh, Crit having a little trouble, but deftly escapes the problems here. Our competitors really don't care about any drops that are happening, and there are 3 types of drops. You can get a jar, which refills a health bar. And there are 2 star drops. One that gives 1 star, one that gives 3. The stars are a 7-point system that control your 3 magic spells / abilities. And they're like currency for that. So as you can see, Crit just got a star pickup. Thiagoch just got a 3-star pickup. Those are going to be very important later. Meanwhile, what's important right now is that our competitors just get to that 10 health, which Crit has just done, and now he is going there. Health is not that important, but you don't want to die. The reason health is not important is because this is not a deathless run. It is still a category of any percent. It's any percent no wrong warp. But in any percent and any percent no wrong warp, you die. And you're about to see it here as well. So here comes another boss fight. Crit is approaching. This long, lovely. He's going to use a spell called Attack and Assail. Plenty of stars accrued during that. He's going to make quick work of the boss. We're in there. And Crit is going to... Oh, no! No, that is intentional. To death warp back to the beginning of Garloz. He is going to exit. He is back in the Grand Mountains because there is a checkpoint spot, an item atop these mountains that you need all of the other items to get. Thiagoch following suit. He's really playing strong. Thiagoch holding his own right now, especially being like the newest. Oh, Oldleakypipes with the glitch screen. We may see a lot of those on the Rygar kill, the final boss. Something that happens when you use the Attack and Assail. It flashes the screen. And sometimes the boss can die on certain frames. You get a red screen as well. Crit is traveling through the Grand Mountains, trying to get to the Tower of Garba. They're dying on purpose, man. Except for Peco. If he dies, that's bad news. Doesn't want to die in here. Now, this is probably the last big jail. You want to get through here clean. You might take some damage because basically this is a boss rush. You have 3 snail bosses, the first of which you must kill in order to ascend. Although we have some grapple glitches now that... I digress. That's for next Rydetoberfest. This one, if you just jump at the cleavage of the mountains, you'll make it through. This guy you also have to disperse of to reveal the rope. Now, we have this crazy enemy. He's kind of the sub-boss here. Sometimes you take a hit, especially to get him. Now, the last boss, you just gotta hope and pray and go for it. So let's see. Oh my lord, Crit getting bounced into the gap. That doesn't often happen, but I mean, if you come out of that rope and there's a fireball waiting there for you, that's what happens. So Thiagoch currently in the lead, but he has to come out of this clean. He gets hit again, he beats the boss. It's not over yet for Thiagoch. Oldleakypipes on the boss. He must get through all of this cleanly, and there's going to be a lot of birds trying to mess that up, just like that one. That's amazing what happened to Crit. That's going to make this a very competitive race, because I'm sure Crit is going to catch up. This is going to be very cool. And actually, Peco is also going to catch up. Thiagoch has probably made it through clean. He's ahead by just a knee or two. There we go. Crit, as you can see, once again, I was talking about the danger of health here. He is at no health, as is Oldleakypipes. If they get hit by one of these level 1 enemies, they're toast. And they go back far, trust me. The spot that they will death warp to is not kind. Okay, Thiagoch has made it. He is to Garloz, so this will be the checkpoint if he dies. There is an optional health refill cave that takes about 12 seconds out of your run. It's called the Health Cave Grandpa, or the Pico de Gallo FFC Emote Cave Grandma. Smoochin' yo those kisses. Let's see if Thiagoch goes for it. He's going up. He is going for the optional health refill, the Cave Grandma. Smoochy, smoochy. Here's some muffins. I baked you. Mwah. There we go. There he goes. He has 2 knees. Crit and Pipes. Pipes is going for it. Crit is probably going to go for it. Here we go. Peco is also on 0 health at the end of that boss, so watch out there. That could be catastrophic. Ends up taking a death. Let's see if Crit goes for the health. He is. So all 3 competitors in the lead that have had the chance so far have went for the optional health. But once you get the optional health, the rest of the game is pretty much a breeze. What all of our competitors that are in the lead right now, until Peco gets back to Garloz, are looking for now are star drops. They are going to plan not to die to finish out the game on this current life with no health refills except for lucky drops and whatnot. And they're trying to gather stars. They're going to want 5 stars total from here to the rest of the game. Yeah, much respect indeed. Rydetoberfest is a beautiful thing. Any month where people get together, any time when people get together and play video games together is a beautiful thing. Okay, so our 3 people in the lead right now are all in the aerial kingdom, the sky kingdom of Lapis. Battling dragons. Remember, this weird prehistoric world, man. Rygar. And, oh, Thiagoch gets a 3-pack from one of the space robots. Crit is making up time. Peco losing time, going for the health refill. Everybody, you know, going through this. The OG grind spot is coming up. You'll see Thiagoch come down right here. And in the Sky Kingdom of Lapis, you need your grappling hook, you need your crossbow, you need everything. You would grind right there over that Rolfer that he just jumped over. You'd respawn them. Let's see if we see any robot bounces. I'm disappointed. Well, everybody's going for stars, so I can't blame them. Here comes a boss that I have personal beef with. But we're going to make quick work of him because we have so much health. Rygar is swole. He works out. Going to collect the last final item. And everybody keep an eye on Peco here. I have a feeling he's going to attempt the legendary Skywalk. Oh, nope. Never mind. Well, Peco does this thing who I've only seen Slack. And Daddio. I've seen Daddio do it too. I've seen Slack and Daddio. And I've seen Peco do it. He did it in the last marathon he was in. Where he airwalks over under all of this. It's crazy. Alright, so anyways, Thiagoch is not lost. You have to backtrack in Rygar once you have all the items and climb atop these green towers. It is amazing. Check it out. Stop into his channel. Ask him to show you sometime. And tell him, woo-wee! From Noise Police. Thiagoch ascending the green tower. This was so cool when I was a kid. Going up here, finding this. He's gonna blow the flute. And it reveals the entrance to Rygar Sky Castle at 19 minutes, 25 seconds. Well in front of the 30-minute estimate. Very underrated music here that I am blabbering all over. You can play it yourself. Get here, then you can listen to it. Kind of like a Bach organ suite. I digress. Lots of screens of, you know, smoke break or soda coffee break right here, and then he gets to do some diagonal jumps. Rygar! What a final stage, huh? No, but there's a certain eeriness to this. See, he's on the perimeter of this castle. He's like in the moat. It's like a reverse moat. Like there's sky that he can fall and he's on the land. And here he comes. Uh-oh, shadow demons. Now these guys, if you hug them, will hurt you. Commentator's curse. I'm trying to make it interesting. And if they throw projectiles, they will lag you. So these are the things that our competitors are going to want to avoid. And also remember, they want 5 stars in order to do the boss kill that suits them. Thiago throwing out that crossbow. Throwing out that crossbow again. I think Pipes is in second. Crit is right on him. Alright. Thiago's going to have to make a jump right here. Very excellent. He lines himself up great for that. RNG can kill a run. Anything could happen, but the good thing about this run is that surely they already have a few stars in their pocket. Let's see if we get a star check. Yes, we're gonna have to grind for some stars. It looks like this is the point where you do it. There's one, and he's going. All right. Oh, he needs to grab it. Okay, so he must have known that he had 4, and now he has 5, so he can use the attack and assail ability. You can still die to the boss on hits, but I think Thiagoch has this. Let's see who gets second and third, though. Let's call this fight. All right, get ready on the timer, Dino. Here we go. It's on the last hit of when the boss explodes. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys? Commentator's curse. Oh, I'm sorry, man. And Pipes with it. Pipes sneaks it out. He was in third. Crit loses the lead. Thiagoch plays all the way to the boss with the lead. Second half dies on the boss, pipes with it. How is Peco going to finish in that? Crit, second place. Rygar doesn't play, man, and Rygar doesn't play. Well, like I said, you can lose to hits. You don't want to push things. It's amazing, though. Still, like I said, there's a bounty for finishing this game, sub 22 from Critrocketrunner. Oldleakypipes almost did it on stream right now. And still, these times are better than my PP currently in this category. Peco grinding, trying to get them stars. Everybody wished he gets a 3-pack. That's certainly going to be enough. Everybody wished GG to Oldleakypipes, the wily veteran. I mean, just clean play. And he's been practicing. Crit was practicing with some Dragon Warrior. Thiagoch has been playing all day, all night. That's why he had that hot, spicy pace. That was going to be sub 22. Thiagoch was about to pull off a sub 22, I think. I digress. He wanted that bounty again. You only get one poster, friend. Peco has plenty of health. He pulls it off. Time right there. Thiagoch is doing a 100% run. All right, so we have first place Oldleakypipes, second place Critrocketrunner, and third place Peco de Gallo in the any percent no wrong warp race. But I think Thiagoch might win the 100% race here. He just picked up the potion, the posh, as you know, they like to say on Keeping Up with the Krelos Dashians. I see Krelos on that show sometimes. He's dating one of them. He's dating the really rich one. Yeah. Don't let him fool you. Yeah, man. He's on there all the time. You see his flat build skunky cap? The holographic sticker? Tune in to GG Speedrun. Weeknight. Oh, yes, he's going for it. The 100%. Well, no, he's just going for the stars. Please let him get that last health bubble. You need the last health bubble. Oh, please get it on a random enemy. I so want this to be a 100% run. So, in addition to doing any percent no wrong warp, there's also a 100% category, which is any percent wrong warp, except you have to max out your health and collect a potion, which there is conveniently one stashed in the Sky Castle here. We're going to pretend that he's going to get it on the Rygar kill. Rygar is worth 1,000,000 experience, okay? He was at 32, something right there. And then that is going to be time! Yes, very nice. Everybody give GGs to all the competitors. These are 3 legendary warriors of Argus that just put up 4 FOURQUATRO, 4 legendary warriors of Argus that just put up 4 incredible times. And you all need to put up some incredible numbers for the charity benefiting CDKL5 research. Thank you, GG Speedruns. Mr. Dino, I throw it back to you. And this is a song, this is not noise police, this is a song that's playing, it's not noise police, it's a song that's playing. This is the canned music that they prepared, yeah. I think we're gonna be joined by some legendary heroes, including the spicy Peco de Gallo and our GG Speedruns 3rd anniversary Rygar No Wrong Warp any percent category race winner, Oldleakypipes.
Yo. How's it going?
Very nice. How are you doing, sir?
Pretty good. That was a stressful race.
Stressful. You felt stressful. You got a 22-12, my friend.
Yeah.
was a pretty spicy pace. How far off that is that from your PB?
I think my PB is like a 22:50
I'm looking it up
or
right
so. Yeah.
right now. It's a
I may have a
21:50, man. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I was definitely going for pretty safe strats. That's what I've been practicing this past week or so. And I pretty much stuck to that. Nothing really went terribly wrong, but didn't play it really super fast either. I knew I could get somewhere in the low 22s with a solid performance.
Were you watching the race at all? Did you know where you were?
I did have it open, although it was with the delay, couldn't really see. It's hard to really strategize based on the position. Although I did see that Thiago and Crit were neck and neck the whole time. So
yeah, they were trading blows, but you were consistently playing behind them, and they both made errors, and it looked like you didn't. You just played a really consistent game, and were able to get the Rygar gave you that win at the end.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened to Crit or Thiago. It's not like Thiago lost at the very end, which that sucks. That's sucks to see it. But man, Thiago was playing like, of all the people who've picked up Rygar this past month. I think Thiagoch has been he's really committed to it and learned it the fastest and thoroughly, and really tried to expand the strategies and not just follow what the speedrun is, but find new, better ways to do stuff. So
especially that Aruga strat where he turns the fireballs around. And Thiagoch is sitting pretty at 7th place on the leaderboard, so nothing to cry about on there. Peco, are you there, my friend?
Oh yeah, Peco's here. GG's Oldleakypipes. That was a hell of a game, man. Well done.
You as well. Good job. We were in there. We were all right there. It's a pretty close race, I felt like.
No.
How'd you feel about that airwalk, Peco? That first one that you did. How were you feeling while you were doing that?
The cheeks may have been a little bit clenched, if you can imagine that. Just a couple of buns hugging up real close together. That's what that was. But I knew that Pipes and Critrocketrunner and Thiagoch were all going to be hella fast going through there. And it was going to take some shenanigans to try to just keep up with them. And so in the end, it wasn't shenanigans that got the best of me. It was just the cave. It was just going into patterns that you're not completely familiar with. And and I got swallowed up by the cave of good music.
The music. Yeah, he was distracted is what it was. Yeah, he was in his like, oh, I don't have to pay attention to the chat. Let's crank it up. That's exactly what happened, isn't it, Peco?
Yeah, exactly. I had one hand on the volume slider going up with it, just like Leonard Skinner says, turn it up. And that's when I realized a fireball reached up and touched base.
Yeah, and Leonard Bernstein says turn it down. Meanwhile, Critrocketrunner was cooking a pork butt the whole time. I could see him. That's probably why he didn't go for the airwalk. One hand is hard to airwalk with. Do we have any parting words for GG Speedruns in this very hype chat?
So Critrocketrunner calls Rygar any % no wrong warp a cozy speed run. And so if you're looking for something that's pretty chill, pretty casual, you can get into it, have fun with it, explore a game that is unlike any other for the NES, I'd say give Rygar a try. There's a whole world of categories out there, and it's a fantastic game. And from Peco to Gal, thank you, Mr. Dino, and all the staff and all the folks over at GG Speedruns putting this together. And thanks for making time for this wonderful game.
I'd also like to add big thanks to you, Peco, for organizing the Ragtoberfest this year, and got a lot of new people into it, created a lot of hype around the game. And Noise Police for doing the commentary.
Thank you very much.
Right now.
And throwing it back to you and that awesome splash screen with the music. Woo!